Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Pals. Created by Bitter Karella.
I hereby declare this meeting of the Midnight Society sexy.
Clive, you gotta take it seriously. If you don't say the proper words, it doesn't count as a real meeting, and we can't tell a story.
Maybe I could open the meeting?
I don't know, Dean. It's a big responsibility.
I know all the words. I promise. I dearly declare this meeting of the moonlight sobriety, this mooting of the Marmite variety,
Never mind. You tried your best, Dean. That's what counts. Howard, you want a shot?
I call this meeting of concerned citizens against the Italian menace. Wait, I'll try again.
Don't. Mary, I take it you're still...
I'm not saying that dork shit.
Seriously, has no one heard from Edgar? How long has it been?
I think the last time he was here was when Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was telling the tale of the skeleton in armor and Edgar threatened to fuck him up.
Ooh, yeah. I've never seen Edgar so angry about anything.
It was the way that Henry didn't even rise to it. That really got to him. Just sat there and smiled politely.
Oh, he went berserk. Who'd have thought Edgar was strong enough to lift a man off the ground by his beard?
God, he was fucking terrifying.
When he uprooted that tree and said he was gonna prematurely bury it, and Henry's...
Guys, can we not talk about that night? Ever?
It's okay, Dean. You don't have to go to that place.
That was, 6 days ago?
Oh, dear. Last time Edgar was missing for 6 days, he was found wandering around the streets of Baltimore, delirious and hallucinating.
But Baltimore? Like in Maryland? Oh my God, does that even count as New England?
No, it's a mid-Atlantic state.
We gotta help him.
He's probably just in one of his funks. I'll check in on him tomorrow. Guess I'm opening the meeting again. I hereby call the Midnight Society to order. Mary, I believe it's your turn in the spotlight. Or should I say the flashlight light?
Don't you shine that bloody thing at me, Steve. Right, submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this the tale of the transformation. It's about this hot Italian. Howard, I ain't even started.
Edgar! Edgar, are you home? Come on, Ed, we missed you at the campfire last night. Again. Oh, hey there, Catterina. What's that? Percy Shelley's fallen down the old well? No? What about Edgar? Oh, you want me to follow you? Through that basement window. Looks like a bit of a squeeze, but okay.
Okay, so this turn, click it in, but that goes. So turn, twist, press, pull. Yes, I got it. Ouch! Steve, I almost had it. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Yeah, but what are you doing? You haven't been at the campfire for 6 days. The guys are all worried. Edgar, is this another Baltimore situation?
No, I've been trying to solve this. 6 days? Huh. Guess I've been a little hyper-focused.
On what? Hey, is that a puzzle box?
Neat, huh? I found it inside the basement wall when I was, unbricking and re-bricking it for reasons we don't have to go into right now. By the way, if anyone asks about Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, I spoke to him in Boston yesterday. He was fine.
Oh, this is neat. What do you think's inside? Have you got far?
I'm not really sure. See, if you turn this circle here, it starts playing eerie music. Then you twist this flap at the corner while pressing the panel here, and a lever just kind of, flicks out. You pull that, and that's as far as I've gotten.
Oh, boy. I love me a good old puzzle. I bet the pair of us can crack this. Give it here. You tried bopping it?
Bopping it?
Yeah, like... Bop it. Here, now you...
Bop it?
Twist it.
Pull it. This is fun.
Bop it.
Twist it.
Pull it.
Now bop it. Whoa!
Ah, you dropped it.
It flew out of my hands. Something's happening. It's changing shape.
I guess we solved it. Whoa! Ah! What in the gosh darn heck? Ah! Edgar, did you put those chains in your ceiling?
No! Get me down!
I can't reach. You have a stepladder?
No, I don't have a stepladder!
Well, I think you just learned why everyone should have a stepladder.
Steve! Get help!
It was something to do with the box.
Oh, get Clive! This seems like his territory! I can't get loose!
Now, this old puzzle box got you up there. I bet you there's a way to get you down. Maybe if I bop it again.
No! Ah! That's worse! Get Clive!
Push this bit.
Ah!
Oh, now that's weird. Your wall's opening up.
I saw Longfellow and popped it yesterday. Oh, it's the other wall. Never mind.
What?
What?
How about I call Clive?
Yes. Please.
There's no reception down here. I'm just gonna step outside, Edgar. Don't go anywhere.
Steve, don't.
Oh, leave you hanging. I'll be right back, Edgar. See? Catterina will look after you. Catterina, guard.
No, I can't feed you right now.
Clive Barker, fantastic and horrible.
Hi, Clive. It's Stephen King. Hey, are you busy?
Not terribly. Getting some work done on a new story and an abstract painting while directing a movie and tabling at a comic book convention.
Do you think you could make it over to Edgar's house? There's a bit of a situation here.
What sort of situation? Are we talking Code Baltimore? Yeah, $5, thanks. Don't look at page 17 without eye protection.
Oh, well, not exactly. Edgar's found this weird puzzle box in his
What?
wall. And...
Steve, stop. Don't solve the puzzle box. Repeat, do not attempt to solve the demon summoning puzzle box. I'll be over as soon as I can.
The what now, puzzle box?
Look, it's just a thing I got from an old boyfriend, okay? I bricked it up in Edgar's wall so that you guys wouldn't find it. Okay, can someone get the bees back on Tony? We gotta get this scene in the can.
You bricked it up in Edgar's wall?
I was over for lunch, and you know Edgar. He's got that awesome basement, and there's always a trowel and a bucket of wet cement around the place. How'd he get it out, anyway? Yeah, do you think it needs a dab more red around this weird fish-eyed bird skull?
That's another thing. I think he might have murdered Henry Longfellow.
Oh, he totally did. You should have read his review of Ballads of the Night. Saucer of milk for table 2.
No, I mean, anyway, we solved the box.
You did what?
Yeah, it's all about finding the right sequence. Turn it, twist it, bop
Oh my
it,
God,
pull
Steve,
it.
I just told you not to solve the sex demon puzzle box.
Oh, you didn't say sex demon.
Have they come yet?
Who?
You'll know them when you see them. Okay, don't do anything. Tell Edgar not to struggle. I'll be right over. Okay, cut. I gotta go. Something came up. Vanessa, you're in charge. These comics are all $5, except that one which is not to be sold or shown to anyone under any circumstances. Give the painting an hour to dry and then flog it for, I don't know, 500 more if the buyer looks gullible. Coleman, catch those bees before they scare off the art dealers, and someone get Tony some hydrocortisone.
Yeah, I know, Catterina. I must look like a very engaging dangly toy. What's that you're playing with? No, don't touch that puzzle box. It's not a cat toy. Ah, shit, what did you do? Master's very cross, Catterina. That box is not for kitties. Starting to suspect it's not even for humans.
No, it's for sadistic demons who care only for their own pleasure, to whom human suffering means nothing. On second thoughts, maybe it is for kitties. Good girl, Catterina.
Oh, she likes you. That's usually bad. Who are you?
There are those that call me Pinhead.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Pinhead.
I disembowel them.
Sir.
It's not a name I'm fond of.
Or whatever.
I am the High Priest of Hell, the Lord of the Underworld, the Tyrant of Tartarus, the Lava of Lamentation.
You do have a lot of pins in your head. Ah!
Who summoned me?
Summoned you? Is that what opening the box does? This is embarrassing. That may have been me and my friend Steven, but it was a mistake. This happens all the time, right? I'm so sorry to have inconvenienced you. Ow!
The call has been issued,
It really was Steve who got it over the hump, you know.
and we must answer.
What do you mean we?
Sodomites, come forth. Meet my most trusted commanders. Gimp Xenomorph, Blues brother Jabba the Hutt, Envy, who looks like the robot Thomas the Tank Engine would turn into if he was a transformer.
Hi, everyone. I'd serve coffee, but I'm still chained to the ceiling.
Cut him down.
Thank you. As I said, it's all been a misunderstanding. I'm sure I don't want to keep you.
Take him.
Yeah, Edgar's right in here. Or he was. Right on the ceiling. Up above that pile of change.
Ooh. Wherever he is, I hope his tetanus shots are up to date.
Oh, I'm sorry, Catterina. I didn't see you down there. Turn the lights on, Clive.
Turn the lights on, Mary.
Turn the lights on, Howard.
Turn the lights on, Dean.
I don't know how to work these old gas ones.
Careful, Dean. They get hot. I'll do it. Did you have to bring the whole gang, Clive? This isn't an intervention.
Look, if we're going to face tough-as-nails sex demons, I think we can agree we want Mary by our side, or preferably in front of us. No one else was available to look after Dean at short notice, and I invited Howard.
Because of my knowledge of the occult.
Yeah, exactly that. And also in case we need to, negotiate for Edgar.
Wait, what?
Guys? Was that other doorway there before?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Well, you know Edgar loves his DIY.
I don't think Edgar built that doorway. He wouldn't know that many runes.
It looks kinda... Howard, what's that word you're always using?
Gambrel.
Yeah, totally gambrel.
That's a kind of roof, Dean.
Is
Is
it?
it?
It's a doorway to the underworld. The box opens up doorways, okay? That's what my ex-boyfriend said, anyway. He bought it from some weird guy at a rave in Berlin. He thought it had pills in it. Turned out to be something even better. That was a wild night.
Well, I hope you guys packed for warm weather, because we're going to hell.
What?
Well, at least it's not Baltimore.
Have some responsibility, Mary. We can't take Dean to hell.
Gotta learn sometime.
I don't want to go to hell. I don't think they have dogs there.
Oh, they have things way better than dogs. They have this one dog with 3 heads.
Oh, wow, really? Now I want to go.
No, Dean, you wait here and keep Catterina company. I'll bet she's concerned about Edgar.
Can I teach her to fetch?
You can try.
Come on. Let's go rescue an idiot.
Bye, guys. Okay, Catterina. I'll throw this trowel and you fetch. What? You're hungry? Okay. I'm not usually allowed to use can openers, but I won't tell Steve if you don't. Ow! Ah! Ew! Kitty, don't lick up that blood.
This is hell? It looks like one of those degenerate paintings by M.C. Escher.
Oh, man. If I'd known, I'd have lived a sin-free life.
If I'd have known hell was an M.C. Escher painting, I'd have been a serial killer.
Shut up. We've got to work out where they're holding Edgar. Howard, you're a demonology nerd. What are the 7 circles of hell again?
9, actually. The first is limbo for the unbaptized and virtuous pagans.
No, I think Edgar's been baptized a couple of times.
And maybe he's in circle 2. That's for adulterers and the lustful.
I'm not seeing it.
Circle 3, gluttony. That's why I only ever eat cold canned beans.
Edgar ain't a glutton. Doesn't even take more than his fair share of smalls.
Circle 4, greed. Circle 5, anger. Then heresy, violence.
He was angry and violent to Longfellow.
Yeah, but I don't think it really defines him, you know?
Nah, little wimp won't even arm wrestle me.
Then there's circle 8, fraud.
He did pull that hoax about the balloon trip to the moon. You reckon that counts as fraud?
That was a hoax?
Nah, doesn't count if only cretins believe it.
I mean, Edgar did that hoax?
So he must be in Circle 9. What's that?
Treachery.
Is he treacherous?
Oh, you don't have to actively betray anyone in particular. There's a whole subcircle for, like, treachery of the soul. That's when you reject happiness and deny human warmth.
He's in the miserable bastard circle.
Right, where's the stairs? We've got 9 flights to get down. This way. What am I doing back here?
It's an Escher painting, remember? Go down 1 flight of stairs. You're lucky you didn't end up 3 floors higher and standing sideways.
Oh, I ain't got time for this shit. We're hitching a ride. Oi! You! Yeah, you! Thomas, the blue demon.
Hey, what do you want, mortal?
You're gonna take us to the 9th circle.
Is that right?
Now.
And why would I do that, though?
Because if you don't, I'm gonna put this through your... whatever you've got there instead of a throat.
Is that what I think it is?
It's a Sheffield steel Benjamin Huntsman automatic folding knife. Quite valuable. Also quite sharp.
All right, calm down, calm down. I'll take you. Give us a sec, will you? I'll just transmute into me true form.
Is that?
Oh, boy.
A steam locomotive with a face? I was expecting something more, tentacly.
Hop in, everyone. I always wanted to drive one of these things.
Hey, I'll drive. I'm the engine.
Here we go!
Would you mind not pulling that whistle? It's right next to the bits that turn into my ears.
Sorry. Oh, it's too bad we couldn't bring Dean with us. He would have loved this.
Ew, kitty, don't lick up that blood. Hey, look. It's getting absorbed into the floor. Whoa. Who are you? I'm Dean.
Don't look at me.
I already did. Sorry. You look weird. I know you. You're the guy Edgar keeps drawing cartoons of with stink lines. You're Henry Longfellow. But, why don't you have skin?
I need more blood. And you're gonna get it for me.
I don't wanna. Hey!
You don't have a choice.
Let go!
Once I'm whole again, I can leave this place.
Let go!
Never find me. Ow! Kitty, get off me! No!
Ah! Ow! Danger!
No!
Danger!
Ow!
Edgar!
Wait! You're Edgar Allan Poe's cat. Hold still. Now listen, Moggy. I've been bricked up in there for days. If I were to tell you where there's a mouse hole inhabited by a delicious plump specimen, would you lay off me and just spill some of its blood on the floor? Just a few drops. You can eat the rest. He really is a lovely, tasty-looking mouse. And he's got an honorary doctorate.
Hey kids, it's Saturday, it's 11 a.m., it's time for the hilarious cartoon antics of Catterina and Brian Jacques.
Ah, what a pleasant afternoon. Relaxing on the dishwashing sponge I use for a couch. writing my latest Redwall story on the Etch-a-Sketch key fob I use for a laptop. Who could that be, ringing the thimble I use for a doorbell? Oh my, a beautiful lady mouse. I'll be right out, miss. I'll just grab her this huge bouquet of cress and put on the band-aid I use for a cummerbund. So, mon amour, perhaps we could go for a romantic hike up the stairs to the kitchen? Or go for a quiet drive in the roller skate I use for a car? Or we could skip the small talk and I could show you the sardine can I use for a bed. Wait a minute, you're no lady mouse. You're one of Catterina's paws, with a sexy face drawn on it in felt tip. Ah! Here I am, kitty, in the corner, just behind this flat iron hanging from a pulley. That was just my reflection in a polished steel cupboard door. I'm actually over here, next to this precarious stack of cast iron cooking pots. Ooh, don't you hate it when your work gets panned?
So this is the ninth circle of hell. Love what you've done with the place.
Silence, mortal! Your iconic brand of acerbic nihilism can't help you here.
All right, what punishment do you have for me? It's gonna ironically reflect my own sins, right? Or maybe something from my work, like a slowly descending axe pendulum. Or a giant raven that pecks out my eyes every day.
Punishment? Far from it, Mr. Allan Poe. We will take you to the very heights of sensation, where pleasure and pain are but one side of the same incredibly sexy coin.
Are you sure about that? Because so far it's really been exclusively pain.
Excuse me, Pinhead. Your Majesty. Arriving at platform 9.
What is it now, Thomas? I was about to get started on our new guest here.
I'm sorry, Your Popeship, but these people insisted on being brought down. End of the line! All change! Trust me, you don't want to still be aboard when I transform back into my demon body. Ah, that's better.
Guys! You shouldn't have come.
Of course we came, Edgar. Midnight pals look out for each other, right? We're not gonna stand by and let you get dragged off to the next world by some human game of kerplunk.
I beg your pardon.
I appreciate that, Steve, but what I meant was you really shouldn't have come. Because now we're all stuck here for eternity.
Stuck? Nobody comes here except by choice.
Then what's with the chains, huh?
Those chains are of your own making, Mr. Allan Poe. Desires you daren't admit, even to yourself.
I'm just saying. There's a difference between occasionally thinking about getting tied to the bedpost and being suspended from the ceiling with a meat hook through your...
A difference only of degree. I can see into the minds of every one of you. Your most delightfully loathsome fantasies. Your suppressed perversions. Mr. Lovecraft.
Oh, I'm not into...
Tentacles.
Ah! What? No, I hate this. Well, it's so bad.
Miss Shelley.
I don't suppress that shit, hedgehog face. I'm a polyamorous, bisexual, pan-romantic power top, currently in a triad with 2 guys and occasionally hooking up with my ex-murder girlfriend. My favourite fucking spot is my mum's grave. I'd give you more details, but I don't want to give Howard a heart attack. What am I saying? Yes, I do. Byron likes to cover...
No need, I already know. Clearly you're a lady who wears her heart on her sleeve.
Actually, that's Percy's.
When it comes to the physical.
Oi, what the... Ribbons?
Nice pink ones.
No fucking way, I want chains. Big, rusty metal chains. Ow! Hey! You call this kink? This is how I fucking relax, Captain Home Depot.
Nevertheless, there are areas of your innermost self that you have yet to be honest about. Blues Jabber, when we're done, you will take Miss Shelley to a private furnace and talk about her feelings.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yes. Get it to open right up to you, no matter how many centuries it takes.
No.
Next in line, Mr. Barker. I don't know where to begin.
Love what you've done with your nails. Ah! Oh. This all you got? Ah! It is not.
After a few thousand years up there, you might make a decent Cenobite yourself. And finally...
Mr.
King. Yes. On the outside, you may be a straight-laced, well-groomed, flannel-shirted, jacket and jeans everyman, but I can read your filthy, sexy thoughts like...
Oh my god, good luck with that. You know that Stephen King you're talking to? Guy's straighter than the North Dakota highway.
No. Those dark desires are in there somewhere. I know they are.
No, wait. He's the only man in history to get a negative score on the Kinsey scale. More vanilla than a Ben & Jerry's factory.
Hey, I am not vanilla. I don't want to embarrass anyone.
Oh my god, like you even could.
For your information, Clive, once before I was with Tabitha, I met this girl at the library.
Oh my god.
And we went home and, well, let's just say we did some stuff.
Oh, what'd you do? Leave the lights on?
Clive. Sweet, innocent Clive.
You know, I have honestly never been called that before.
She and I, it was a whirlwind. I never even met her parents.
Steve.
Keep your mind still, Mr. King. I'm attempting to locate the memory you're referring to. Most of your tantalizing mental pictures seem to be at transport museums.
Well, since you're going to find it anyway, when we got home, we started, getting jiggy on the couch.
Yeah.
And she touched my butt.
Oh my god.
That's right. Bet you didn't think your straight-laced vanilla pal Steve was into butt stuff, huh, Clive?
Oh, Steve, never change. Hey, massage ball face, can you free one of my hands so I can facepalm?
I don't care if you're offended, Clive. I'm no longer bound by your normie sexual morals. I can feel my inhibitions falling away. I'm so free. When I get back to Tabitha, I'm going to suggest a early night. And it's not even Thursday. Hey, Zippy, you think I could be a Cenobite?
Just stop, Steve. It's okay to be incorrigibly normal. It's what makes you stand out.
You know, impure thoughts don't have to be carnal. You must have some in there. Maybe you've had impulses to commit crimes or ethically reprehensible acts. You must have.
Well, I was very nearly late returning those library books, I can tell you that.
No one can be this normal. It's not normal to be this normal.
Hey, Pinhead, you ever think of putting a cube of cheese and a slice of pineapple on each of those and throwing a 70s theme party?
Shut up!
Nice. Mary, swing over here. That deserves a high five.
I can do better than that.
What the?
Yes.
Those ribbons are made of Satan.
You mean Shat?
No, I don't. They can't be cut with earthly blades. What did you use?
Oh, this? Just my trusty old switchblade. Why? You want some?
Where did you get that?
Oh yeah, Master. I forgot to say. One of them's got the Huntsman mechanism with them.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Benjamin Huntsman. Weird nerd I met once in a pub in Sheffield. Drunk as a newt. When I see a drunk nerd, I know I'm not paying for my own drinks. He said he was a clockmaker and he'd been working on solving this longitude problem when he'd had a flash of inspiration and invented a mechanism so terrible he had to come straight to the boozer to make sure he'd forget it. I was intrigued.
You met the inventor?
Yeah. So I downed a few dozen shots with him and persuaded him to draw the mechanism on a coaster. I said I'd throw it in the fire, then it'd be out of his head and destroyed, see? But in a betrayal of the man's trust and goodwill, for which my conscience will always harbour a little pang of pride, the coaster that I threw in the fire was not the coaster that he drew the diagram on.
Mary, you devil, saving your presence, Pinhead.
Don't call me that.
The next day, I went to Benjamin Huntsman's workshop. The drink had done its job. He didn't remember me or the mechanism at all, but I remembered the fear, the sheer existential horror in his eyes when he told me about it. And I thought, I don't know what this is, but anything that can reduce a 6 foot, and I gotta say pretty fucking ripped Yorkshireman to that level of terror That's something I want in the pocket of my dress with pockets. So I showed him the diagram and commissioned him to make it for me. He asked me what it was and I didn't know. So I said, it's a weapon. 6 to 8 weeks later, I get this in the mail. And a letter from Benjamin in shaky writing saying he'd become fascinated with the mechanism and he was going to start working it into other designs. Clocks, adding machines, puzzle boxes. I never saw the man again, but this is the best damn knife I've ever had. Ain't had to sharpen it in 10 years and it's still got an edge that'll open your fucking throat. Like this. Best damn knife I've ever had.
Hey, you can't...
You want some?
Ah.
Steve, you get Edgar down. I'll get Clive.
And Howard?
Yeah, whatever.
Ow! Oh.
Thank you, Steve. I really wasn't enjoying those tentacles.
After them!
Leg it!
Which way?
Upwards! Upwards!
Ah, shit, it's the blob with the sunglasses and the skinny one with the teeth.
This way.
That way!
This way! No, this other way.
Have we lost them?
I think so?
Something's coming!
Hide. Hide.
Hide where, smartass?
I don't know. Behind Edgar.
Then where am I gonna hide?
Behind Mary?
You fucking brick shits.
Ah! Stranger danger! Ah!
Dean!
Huh? Who said that?
It's me, Stephen. Stephen King.
Stephen? Where are you?
Behind Edgar.
I can't see Edgar.
I'm behind Mary.
Oh. Hi, Mary. Hi, everyone. Oh, am I glad to see you guys.
Oh, Dean, what happened to your hand?
Oh, I cut it.
Better put some neosporin on it when we get home.
Oh, but that stings so much.
How did you cut your hand? Were you trying to use the scissors by yourself?
No, it was the can opener. Catterina was hungry and...
Dean, she tries it on.
Now, Dean, this is important. Can you remember the way out?
I hope it's the other direction from those two demon things.
Ah, hell. We got demons. Run away! Run away!
Run away!
Leaving so soon?
Well, well. If it isn't Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I almost didn't recognize you without your skin.
Jesus, Edgar, what did you do to this guy?
Oh, I may have cut him up and entombed him in my basement.
All because you wouldn't write for your indie zine years ago? Seems kind of disproportionate.
Don't worry about it, Stephen. Edgar did dismember and immure me a little bit, but...
Oh, no.
Things turned out all right.
Oh, shit, he's not rising to it.
Fuck.
I got better. Dean bled on the floor and resurrected me. That's how it works, for some reason. And it was rather meditative being bricked up in a wall for a week. I may write about the experience in my next poem.
Longfellow, you fucking hack! What do I have to do to reach you?
Edgar, do calm down.
Edgar, you need to be quiet.
Guys.
Henry, aren't you mad about having no skin?
Guys.
It'll be an interesting social experiment. But I suppose if I need a new skin, I can always flay one of your stories in my review column, Edgar.
Guys! The demons are here.
Don't bother trying, Shelley. I'll be ready for you this time. You're in our power now, all 5 of you.
But...
We have such sights to show you.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
We have no quarrel with you, Master Koontz. You are free to leave, if you can find your way out.
No. We're the Midnight Pals. We stick together.
Oh, Dean, that's sweet, but...
Dean, you really don't want to get involved with this.
Run along, little man. This is not your fight.
Wait!
What is it?
I can bargain with you, right? Devils always make bargains with people in stories.
Yeah. How does that usually work out?
I'll do you a trade. My friends, for Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
What?
Why would I trade 5 souls for 1?
Yeah, especially his Edgar.
Because he got away from you, right? He was dead, and my blood resurrected him because, anyway, you can't go around letting people escape, can you?
The small one has a point.
Well, that's about 30 less than you have, nail noggin.
I like this one. All right, Midnight Pals, you're free to go. Thomas, give them a ride to the surface.
Nice one, Dean.
Longfellow, your cell awaits.
Hey, Longfellow! Guess you're the one being dragged into an eternity of unbearable torture after all. Now maybe you'll know what it's like to read your own poetry. Ha!
Oh, touche, Edgar. Touche.
Oh, no.
Don't you understand what's happening, Henry? They're gonna hoist you to the ceiling with hooks through your junk and slice your belly open while they think of something cruel to do to you.
Yes, indeed. I'll just have to get through it. No point complaining. Is there?
Oh, you're such a dick!
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Pals, starred David AULT as Clive Barker, Rodrigo Borges as Edgar Allan Poe, Rebecca D'Souza as Mary Shelley, Robin Johnson as H.P. Lovecraft and Brian Jacques, RODRIGO Montgomery as Dean Koontz, and Jason Robinson as Stephen King, with David Court as Pinhead, Thaddeus Strange as Thomas the Blue Demon, Joel Butler as Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Dexter Howard as Rufus Wilmot Griswold, and Ninja Kitty Go as Catterina. The script was written by Robin Johnson and edited by Bitter Karella. Music and audio production was by Robin Johnson. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Pals is a work of social and literary satire. All characters are fictitious, especially the real ones, and any elements of work not in the public domain are used for purposes of parody and comment. This episode is dedicated to the memory of Tony Todd.
This way.
We're back. Whew, that was an adventure.
Sure was. Maybe I'll write a story about it. Or a movie. And a chain of increasingly half-assed sequels, and much later a perfectly cast but disappointing remake.
Yeah, that's right. Seal up the portal, you fucking cowards.
Dean, you're still bleeding.
Careful not to get it on the floor. Okay.
Oops. It's another monster!
It's Rufus Wilmot Griswold?
Edgar? Why was I inside your wall? And where's my skin?
So, funny story.